For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out sabatcg.com. What's poppin', everybody? This is Saber94 on the Whimsy Players channel. We got a new ban list to talk about. I wasn't really expecting it, to be honest, because in April we'll get in the rotation apparently. But it says effective from April 1st, and I'm not going to go through the jargon, the usual stuff they say here that they've been monitoring the game and they're trying to make the best decisions, whatever. We have basically one banned card and then a bunch of other cards that got unbanned. The main card here is Pudding. So I've said before, and I stand by what I've said, I think this card is pretty overrated. It isn't as good as I think a lot of people think. I guess Bandai thinks it's really bad too now, decided to ban it. Of course, what it does, when your opponent times it right and they can shave off at least 2 or more cards, then it's strong, but the body you get down isn't so strong. You got to put it on for her to attack. Depending on how your opponent plays, it might not matter. It can be dead. I guess the thing is, if it didn't get banned now, it might have gotten banned eventually anyway, because One Piece is becoming more and more of a card advantage game. It's all about all of the cards giving you pluses and cards when they get played, stuff like that. I mean, you got big size decks, Ace, and what's it called? Mihawk, and all these cards, all these leaders, different decks that you basically maintain big hands. So I guess maybe it makes sense. I mean, I didn't really ran it, even though I'm a blue player. I ran it in the early stages in like BOA during the OP7 format and that kind of period, OP7, OP8. I ran a few copies and it never really worked out for me, to be honest. It's just very situational card. You might not even see it when you want to. But whatever, it's going away. I don't really care because I don't use it. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are happy. Maybe some people are pissed. But yeah, OP6 card, it was going to stick around, so it matters. But then we got some other cards that are pretty weird. So what's not weird is Jinbe. This is a card that I'm glad it's coming back. It should have never gotten hit in the first place, in my opinion. They just did this to slow down Doflamingo, and then they should have just hit the deck differently if it was that big of a problem, or it was just the format was gonna catch up. And the double summon this card does, there's so many other cards that have done this from around that time and since then. So it was so overkill to ban it. They didn't even put it to 1. So now it's coming back, and I'm glad. And it does matter because this is an OP7 card, so it's gonna stick around. As for the other cards though, I guess this one is EB1, so Kingdom Come, yeah, it sticks around too. But then all the other cards here, they're cards that would go away with the rotation technically, unless I'm missing something. But Great Eruption is a Structure Deck 6 card. It probably isn't that, I mean, I think it's still a decent card. It's an easy card to use to decrease the cost, draw 1, so in essence you don't lose anything, you just pay the Dawn cost. It also has a trigger, you know, the Ghost Touch, this card one. So it's a good card. Maybe being banned is overkill, but who knows? It's coming back now, but it would rotate technically. Same for Moby Dick. This one, I think it's, yeah, very broken stadium still. For Newgate, I guess maybe Newgate wouldn't be that good anymore, of course. Even with this, it'd just be okay. But this is OP2, so it will go away. Enya's Lobby, same thing, OP3 stage, it will go away. And then Ice Age too, I mean, you get all the different versions here. OP2, I guess they're not gonna, this is like the PRB one, but it's gonna say OP2 anyway. But it's gonna come back, but aren't these cards gonna rotate? And then that's it, nothing else. They didn't even give any explanation on these cards. They just say that they're coming back. So kind of a short list, unexpected. It's just basically Pudding going away, and then these 2 cards that matter coming back. Kingdom Come is another card that wasn't really that good. I remember when I reviewed it when it got banned. Did it really deserve to get outright banned? Now I guess it's coming back. And Bandai doesn't do the thing of, limited, semi-limited. It's just banned or is in force. So, I mean, if they wanted to be careful a little bit, they could have just said, okay, you know what? These cards come back at 1. But no, you just use a playset now if you want of Jinbe. So it's great for me and my Boa Hancock deck. Right now I would evolve into more of a Kuja Amazon Lily deck because of all the new cards you can actually use related to Kuja and Boa. You can use them. You don't need the Warlord engine necessarily. But if you would, or if you just use another 7 Warlords of the Sea deck, you got this guy. I don't know, I guess maybe they're bringing him back because technically Flamingo is also going to rotate the leader, the blue leader from OP1. So if it will go away, then maybe this card doesn't need to be on the ban list, they're thinking. But whatever, these are the cards, not much of a list, so yeah. This I'm really happy. Pudding, I don't care. Kingdom Come, I don't really care. So yeah, good stuff. I've said in my rotation video, things are a bit confusing, or at least I don't know how many cards are gonna get banned and are gonna rotate from the older sets, if reprints are gonna count, if they're not gonna count from PRBO2. So who knows, but we know the list now. Okay, so that's the video, guys. Short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What up?